Hi, Derek with Continental Door here, and today I'm going to show you how to adjust your roller chain on a linear motor. Like this motor here, I'll go ahead and run it for you, and I hear just a little bit of rattle. It's not too bad. It's really pretty good. I'll show you what's too tight and too loose just by noises when I adjust it. Right there, you hear a little rattle. With a little bit of adjustment, you should be able to work that out. So I like to go in the up position, use a 7/16 wrench, and then just a screwdriver. So while the door's in the up position, right up here, you have a turnbuckle. I'm going to get it just a little bit lower. And you just look over my shoulder here. So you take your screwdriver and just put it into the slit, and then pull this nut back, this other nut back.
I can't see it.
Now that turnbuckle's loose. So turning it up will loosen the rail, which that noise I heard sounded like it needed to be loosened. Turning it back towards you, which would be clockwise, and you'll feel it getting tighter, would be tightening it. So let's just go tight just to demonstrate with you. And if you want to go really tight, I don't know why you would want to go over tight like that, but you can do it with that screwdriver. So this should clack, and you should notice that the clack is a very tight rattle. And you can adjust it with these before you set those nuts. So there's a little vibration there. It's actually pretty quiet, but you don't want your rail too tight. What you're going to do is up here where your sprocket is, with having a rail too tight, you're going to wear out your bearings and your bushings. It puts a lot of pressure on those. And you'll see there's the tight clack. So now let's come here and adjust it, and I'll show you what's too loose. If it drags on the door, or you'll hear just dragging right there, a very loose clacking noise. That's too loose. It just looks sloppy. Generally, when the door's down, it's going to really bag past. You'll see it rubs on the trolley. That's too loose, in my opinion. You'll see it doesn't look proper. So we're going to come back up and find that happy medium there. It doesn't make noise. It's not too tight or too loose. And you're going to want to watch this too. When you tighten it, you want to pick it up off the trolley itself. Kind of feel it. Right there feels pretty good. It's not too tight. Let's give it a cycle. Sounds really good on the down. Now we're going to test the up. That's perfect. Roller chain by nature is going to be a little more loud. Your belts are obviously the quietest drive on the market paired with the DC, which this is. Now I just turned that a little bit. It was a little bit cocked at an angle, which is going to wear out the teeth on the sprocket. So you want to make sure that's true. Now you just bring these nuts back to the turnbuckle. And then you come back here with your 7/16 nut, or your 7/16 wrench and your screwdriver. Now be careful when tightening. This is just a kind of aluminum type alloyed metal, and I've seen it with the screwdriver where you over tighten these and you'll actually break that turnbuckle. So I'm not applying too much pressure, just a little bit, just till those are seated onto those turnbuckles. Then the last thing I like to do is a full cycle. Make sure everything's situated like we like it was. And I'd say that's a perfectly adjusted chain rail. Thanks for watching, and any other questions, feel free to call us or look us up online. Thanks for watching.